Good.
So the time now is 7:31, and I would like to call the meeting to order. So a very warm welcome. I know it's chilly outside, so a very warm welcome to everyone that's joining us this evening. We appreciate you taking the time to attend today's meeting. Could I get everyone should have received today's agenda and minutes of November 25th meeting. Could I get a motion to anybody could give a motion to approve today's agenda?
I couldn't, Linda Turner, I couldn't get it. It was on the thing, but when I tried to bring it up, I couldn't. So I haven't been able to read either of those.
Okay. Was anybody else able to read today's agenda? No. So anybody, Gabriel?
Yeah. So moved.
Could somebody second?
Second.
And could I have a motion to for the minutes, November 25th minutes? I just want to make Farah one correction on the minutes. My name is spelled incorrectly, and also I noticed on the minutes that it appears it says congratulations, Nicole, being the co-chair. It's weird that that's on the minutes. I have assumed that role from August.
I will make the adjustments. Yeah.
Okay, and this role was just temporary, so so it was just weird.
We accept those
So
minutes. Do we have quorum?
And even as I plunged my sword into him,
do we have quorum, Miss Farah?
We don't have quorum. I would hold off on the minutes until later in the evening, actually.
Okay. So, our agenda said old business, but it's not really old business. It's current business. So, again, my name is Nicole. Today, I'm filling in for Chia Balat, who took a month leave and will be back January 3rd. And we are entrusted to plan our annual holiday toy giveaway. So this is pretty new to me. So if anybody who attended last year could share a little bit about it, so those who wasn't in attendance last year could get a little synopsis. Anybody want to share that attended last year?
Linda Turner, and what we do every year is we invite the community children. We have snacks on the table, drinks in the coolers, and we sing songs. We have a DJ. We sing songs. Some of the children sing to us. Santa comes, and his elves give him the gifts to give to the children. As they're leaving, we give them what we used to call swag bags, which was a small bag of Christmas goodies for them to take with them. And some years we have gifts for the mothers also.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say that's about it.
Thank you for updating us. Let me just find my notes. So, as we all know, the holiday toy giveaway is Friday the 19th. It's going to be held at PS 198, the school opposite the community board office. I'm checking my notes here. 1 second. we have we were the parks department owns a sleigh. I guess they loan out to these type of events. The only problem is our event is going to be held in the auditorium, which is not on the first floor, and there's a question of should we get the sleigh because the sleigh cannot come into the building, so there's some kind of issue with us utilizing the sleigh. Anybody have any feedback? Because we would need manpower. I don't believe it could go. It cannot go upstairs.
No.
Yeah, it cannot go upstairs due to
Nicole,
union reasons.
Somebody was saying something.
Available online and in store.
Adele, were you
okay.
saying something?
No, I think it was Farah.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
elaborating to say that it can't go upstairs. We can't bring it into the gymnasium for union reasons. So there's no question about it. Yeah.
And there was a
Nicole,
question about could it be have left like by the entranceway outside or
Yes.
yeah. I think that would be good to have it on the outside, but instead of
Yes.
having it in front of the community board office, we could have it on the same side of the street as the school so that
Yes.
either coming
So
or going, the parents could take pictures of the
now
children in the sleigh.
the issue with that particular thing, which is what the office was also thinking about doing, it's just that the school doesn't want to put a sleigh out front. It's a safety concern. So we're not allowed to put the sleigh out front in front of their office. I mean, their school either. If we have the sleigh, it would need to be in front of our office.
That's fine.
So
That problem with that for me is that to the parties and to school, the sleigh is on the opposite street. The parents would have to bring their children back and forth. I was just concerned about, auto accident.
Well, this time Santa has a problem parking.
so at this point, could we take a vote? So the vote is no sleigh, or the sleigh is in front of the community board office where the parents could use it as a photo op if
Yes.
they would like to take pictures. So it's none or in front of the office.
In front of the office.
Anyone else?
I say none because I could see crossing the street and all that, and to me that's a danger for the kids too. Because if with the traffic on Farragut Road, people rushing back and forth, sometimes they may not be looking at the traffic. So I don't think it's a good idea to have it
Mhm.
across the street from the event. And that's my opinion, George State.
So I have one yes and one no.
I have
I
a
would
question.
also say no. Judith Aarons, I think you could substitute something else. Maybe if you get a nice chair, decorated, have a Santa there or something, some replacement
Yeah,
that
but
would
the
be
question right now
acceptable.
is the sleigh. We need to communicate with the parks department that we are not using it so they can give it to someone else who probably could utilize it.
Yeah, that's what I said. No.
I
No,
have a
okay.
question. I have a question.
Ms. Turner? Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I
Nic-
understand they don't want to be on the side of the school. But the school has nothing to do with being out in the gutter where people park. And we could park out there. And if they call PD, they would be able to safeguard those kids crossing back and forth if necessary. But I don't see a problem after hours with being in front of that school in the gutter where cars park and have police escort. That would make more sense.
But if the school said they don't want it there, we
They
can
have
Right.
no
enforce them.
control over it. Anything in the gutter, they have no control over. The
What you mean?
sidewalk,
What you mean what do you mean in the gutter?
what I mean where the cars park at, they have no control over that, none.
Where
At all.
where the cars park at the side, that's
Yeah.
part of the school.
No, it's not. Once you outside off that sidewalk, it is not. It's part of any city parking. That's why the hours
So
say from like 7 to 4, 7 to 5. After 5, they have no control over it. None.
Are you saying the little spot? I just want to be clear that we are thinking about the same thing. The
Mhm.
spot between the school and the playground is a little spot that hold maybe one or two cars.
A playground. Are you
Or,
talking
mhm,
on the side? I thought you were talking about
eh?
Farragut Road. You're talking about
Farragut Road.
where the park is.
And Farragut Road you're talking about?
Yes.
The
You know,
gutter.
they have no control. The school has no control over what goes on out there. It's like saying, okay, the school can say, well, the police can't come down the street. You can't
No,
do
no,
that.
but what gutter are you talking about between
Well,
Farragut Road?
any
Let me
place
finish my
goes.
question, please. Because from East 42nd to Albany Avenue is just the sidewalk that's in front of the school. And from what I understood, the school does not want it on the sidewalk. So I don't understand what you mean by a gutter on Farragut Road.
The cars parked right there.
Yeah, I
And
think Miss Bennett is
Or
saying,
in the street?
right, occupy a
if
street
the
parking.
police are there, they would be able to safeguard. That's not a problem getting the police to do it.
Well, I, if you could get the police or someone to get the police to block off that area so
Yes.
that they could be put there, but I don't see. I still think it's a danger unless we're gonna have police guarding that all the time. Because remember, it's Saturday. It's in front of Dollar General, which is already a traffic nightmare over
Right.
there.
I'm not talking about
So,
general.
eh?
Opposite, Jeff.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So we'll readdress that with Miss Fraser. Because technically, Mr. George, the whole sidewalk, the school doesn't own the sidewalk. That's not part of their property. Isn't that the sidewalk part of the city?
But
That's
isn't
correct.
that what Miss Farah said that
Yeah,
the
but they don't
school does
own it.
not want it? Eh?
Yeah. But
Would you
anyway,
get a? We
go
would
ahead.
have to get a permit then to put it on the sidewalk. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll have Miss
Um,
Fraser readdress that. Miss Turner?
Nicole, yes. Um, what we used to do, we used to put the city is growing a live tree in the park across from the school. And a
Mhm.
couple of years ago, what we would do is take that sleigh and put it by the tree that we have in the park. Okay, now it was there, and if the parents wanted to go there with their children to take additional photos, that was up to them. Um, I don't know if you might want to consider that.
That could be an option because the parks department is directly responsible for the sleigh, so it would be
Right,
on their property. So that could be an option as well. We could just let parents know, hey, there's a sleigh in the park. You're welcome to go take photos after, if they so desire.
right,
Okay,
right.
so thanks for sharing that. We will have Miss Fraser reach out and see, how best we could utilize the sleigh. Okay, so just to give a brief update so far, so we have requested toys, and we are still awaiting a distribution date, a pickup date. Miss Francis, I guess the previous chair had some
Mm.
had a few bucks, some toys, so she donated it to the office.
Oh,
I
good.
don't know if either I mean, my note says she committed to donating it, or I think she may have donated it already. Farah, could you confirm she donated it already? Correct?
Yeah, she came by the office like Monday.
Right. So, and I think it's a couple of boxes of toys she donated. So these toys, these additional toys will be used to supplement distribution for the event. We also have Ms. Turner. You had mentioned that sometimes we give the parents had goodies for the parents. So again, this
Yeah.
time we have some goodies for the parents. We have
Right.
bedding items for the parents, and the item include, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Farah, sheets, pillows, pillowcases, towels, and blankets.
Yes.
And they have under the bed storage bags as well?
Yes, we have under the bag
Okay.
storage bag. Yes.
Oh, okay. So we have these goodies for the parents. We need anybody available during the daytime. We're going to talk about volunteering, but anybody available now could always stop at the office and help with assembling these goodies for the parents because they're already in the office currently. So these items have to be bagged, and we're going to be distributing them to the parents at the holiday party. Clear bags was ordered, so we have clear bags to put these items in. So
Okay.
on my list I have Santa sleigh, which we talked about. So the biggest thing is volunteering. If anyone is available during the week to assembly the parent gifts, as well as once we get and there's also some gifts there already. We already have the wrapping paper and ribbons. You have some wrapping paper and ribbons already, right? I believe.
Yes.
Wrapping paper and ribbons. So we really need manpower. So anyone that's available, you have a day off, you have a couple hours you could spare. If you could just, call the office, let them know that you were coming by, to start wrapping.
Okay.
So at this point, we have purchased everything so our budget is utilized already. We have purchased, snacks for the kids. We have drinks for the kids. As you mentioned, we had snacks, we have drinks. So it's at this point on Friday. I don't know if anybody's off because I don't know the school layout. So on Friday, I'm gonna stop by the office and hopefully get see if I can make arrangements prior to visit the school. So at least I'll have an understanding of what the layout is, where we're going to set up the welcome, how it's going to be situated. So once I visit the school, then I'll be able to provide additional information as the various volunteer points we will need. Ms. Turner, I know you are familiar with who normally does Santa and the elves.
Yes.
Do you know if that those three people are still available this year?
Santa and one elf.
The elves
The
are
other elf,
available.
unfortunately, one of the elves lost her father, so she's in Grenada, and I don't believe she'll be back in time for the party. But Santa's a definite, and so is the other elf.
Okay. Do we have any volunteers here to be an elf?
Well, I can, if we're shorthanded, I'll fill in for the young lady that's still in Grenada, helping the other elf get the toys to Santa as he needs them.
Okay. And did the elves wear costumes, or what did they wear?
No, uh,
No.
we just put on hats. Miss Cherise has a number of Santa hats, and you
Okay,
just
beautiful.
grab
Okay.
one and put it on.
Okay, beautiful. And I saw Miss
Good
Bennett
evening.
had raised just in case you want to volunteer. So
Good
to
evening.
be an
This
Mm-hmm.
this is Bree DaCosta. Last year, Berla asked us to wear red or black.
Mm-hmm.
Are we not still doing that?
Yeah. So I'm getting. So this is new to me, Bree. So this is the meeting. Um, Sharing of ideas. So if we did something last year that was successful, certainly we could adapt that again. So um, we could all wear red.
I'm just throwing it
And if
out there. I don't know if that was an inconvenience to anybody last year, or if people aren't feeling like doing that. But I know there was a request last year, so I was prepared to do that again.
okay, so
It
we'll
was
make that
nice.
request again. I mean, it looks great when we all uniform. So if you can wear red, you wear red. If you can't, it's just as well. It's just as fine as well. So um, Miss Turner, I take it you would like to continue with your goodie bag given out at the end.
Yes. Well, no, it's not at the end. What it is when the child gets their toy from Santa, they also get a goodie bag. So when they leave Santa, they've
Okay.
got everything. Uh-huh.
Okay. So we also work on having that goodie bag again this year.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm working with Miss Frazier on that.
Beautiful, great. Um, is there anything else I may have missed that we want to discuss?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but and that's why I'm asking. This is being held in the gymnasium, and my question is the seating and the tables, is the school going to provide that, or do we have to supply that?
Miss Farah, would you know?
So I reached out to the school about the tables and the chairs. They haven't gotten back to me. If they don't respond or if they say it's not possible, since we're already transporting like a bunch of stuff from the board office, we'll just take like a few tables and stuff to the gym, and we'll have to bring them back. Chairs and stuff, we're trying to limit the amount of things that we're going to bring there. When Nicole does her walkthrough on Friday, she'll be able to assess the gymnasium and the bleacher settings. So for now, we won't be able to have a definitive answer, but there will be a solution day of.
Miss
Okay.
Bennett, were you saying something before?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Um, so, but the most important thing, we need the manpower. So if you're available, um, the form is in the chat, in our chat. Make sure you fill out the form. Um, if you could go by the office any day you're available, call the office and let them know you're available. You could come over and start getting the parent bags together. So we have to decide how are we going to give out the parent bags. We need to come up with a system. I don't know if we could give out like a ticket to the parents and then they turn in their ticket to get a bag, because people always try to get more than one. So
Yes,
whoever is
Oh,
welcoming, signing them in, we could probably
yes.
give each parent a ticket. I could always pick up a roll of tickets. I don't know if you have tickets at the office. If not, I'll pick up a roll. Um, how you like that idea of giving each parent a ticket?
okay, Nicole. Last year,
Mm-hmm.
well, over the years, we've done it two ways.
Uh-huh.
You can give the parents the ticket,
Mm-hmm.
and then you call them up by ticket number. Or what we did one year, which worked for us also, was we called up the children by age. In other words, toys, boys, toys, ages 3 to 6. And then
Yeah.
every little boy that was between 3 and 6 came up there, got his toy from Santa, and got his swag bag, and he went back to his mother. And that's, we started with the youngest and we went to the oldest, and that's the way we did it. Last year, I'm not quite sure why, but the children were given the tickets. And by the time we got to them after the singing, carol singing and everything, a lot of the kids had lost them. So I personally would suggest that we do it by ages. You know, in other words,
that's fine.
girls 3 to 6, boys 3 to 6.
Okay,
You know,
so that's perfect. I was asking about the parent bags. How did you distribute the parent bags?
I was going to say a good idea. We have them sign in households because some people, I do remember for the last 2 years, required and wanted 3 or 4 packages, more if they can get hold of it. So the best way to do it would be by household.
I'm
Miss
sorry,
Bennett,
what
if you could
bags
say
are
that
we talking
again.
about?
I said the best way to do it is have them sign in by household, by address. This way, every adult will be able to get it because some people say they have 4 or 5 adults in their home. But how many blankets prep do we have?
So we have
About
to
40.
decide. I think we should just, if an adult is there, adult gets a blanket. That's it. We can't honor if the adult is not there. They can't come and say I have 4 adults. I mean, it's just, and I don't think we have a limited amount.
We
So
do
it's for
Right.
the parents.
Mm-hmm.
One per person who is in attendance.
Yes.
Right.
When I remember a couple of arguments broke out.
Mhm.
A few times.
So, and another thing, we are volunteering. So if we could, some of these parents probably going through like rough time, so let us be
Yeah.
a little sensitive, make sure we're jolly as best as we can be.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we discussed we're gonna call out the children by age, boy, girls, by age increments. So I'll get that typed up. We still didn't decide the adult gifts. So to me, either give them a ticket or when they're kids, because you have to be able to track. So I mean, when they come in, you give them a ticket. When they're ready to leave or whatever, they redeem their ticket for their blankets.
Okay. But see, okay. I understand what you're saying, but you're right. We are, as I understand, we only have a limited number of these sets.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
if as they come in, they give us their ticket, we give them their parents' gift, and it's first come, first served, because I believe we only have 40. Now, maybe this will be a light year, and that'll be enough, but
Okay.
I don't know.
And maybe we should do a raffle with it, with the tickets.
This is Jackie Williams. I feel since we have a limited number, it might be a very good idea. I think I heard Adele say that to do a raffle, give them tickets and use that as a raffle for the parent gift.
Yes.
If you had more than 40 had enough, then as the child came up and got his gift, then the parent could be given their gift. But since we only have a limited number, I think a raffle ticket would be a better way to expedite that.
So
Yeah.
let's first find out. Ms. Farr, you have approximately how many blanket sets we have?
We don't have too many.
Approximately.
I can't give you the exact number of bags that we have. Let's say we have around like 50 to 75. And even then, I can't give you an exact number till,
Yeah, that's approximate. So to Ms. Williams' point, you suggested a raffle. So that means if we have, say, 50 bags, we would have to be pulling 50 tickets raffling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
What is the consensus of the group?
Have the parents
Either
put
either
the number.
either the first 50, we could do it two ways. Either the first 50 or whatever amount we have,
That's a lot.
as they come in, we give them their bag. That's it.
That's a lot unless you're
Or
doing it in batches.
Well, Madam Chair, I don't know if you've seen this screen, but my hands has been out for a long, long time, and
I'm sorry.
yes, because going back, I have something to say regarding the entrance to the and the gymnasium. But since that's how long my hands been up. But however, regarding the giveaway for the parents will have to sign in when they come in, right?
Yeah.
That's
Correct.
not normally what they do, they sign in. At the end, my suggestion would be that whatever we're giving, especially we have the pillows, those are big items. We wait till the end to give them out, and it's a first come first serve basis. The ones who are signing, let's say if we have 20, the first 20 that's parents that signed in, or the one who will be getting those. A first come first serve.
Yeah, I like that idea. To give it at the end, because I mean it's a party, it's a get together. You want them to enjoy, and not be with this. But so that's why I suggested if we gave a ticket at the end, because some people would believe me. They put it somewhere, come back and say I didn't get one. So we have to be able to track. If we just give it out, then we need to put a line through their name to say, okay, you got yours, you got,
Right,
so it's
right.
just a tracking mechanism. I like the idea to give it out at the end. Um, but we have to be able to, either give the ticket or somebody signs their, put their name off as they get their bags.
At the end, we
Well,
call out the names from the sign-in list. Whoever is there gets it, check it off, and that's it. Because
okay.
we have with their name there, recalling John Doe. Okay, here it is. Mary Doe, here it is, and check them off. That's it.
Okay.
Call them out according to the sign in, the first, second, third, etc.
Okay. So you're
Okay.
saying
That's
I
my
have
let's
opinion.
utilize the list and just call the names and give the bags. Same
Yeah.
rule. Miss Turner, you're
okay.
about to say something?
Yes, thank you so much. I think I like Adele's idea. Because it seems fairer because it's so random. And I like your
Yes.
idea with the tickets. Okay. So
Yes.
everybody gets a ticket. And I know one year you can get tickets with two sets of each number, like two number one tickets, two number
Mm-hmm.
two tickets. So then you keep one, put it in a hat, give the other one to the person. At the end of the evening, like Adele said, we do the raffle and it's random. And no one really knows that we don't have enough for everyone. And these people feel special because they
Yes.
had a winning ticket.
Yes.
That is beautiful as well because
Yes.
it creates like an activity, excitement.
Yes.
Right.
So it adds, yes.
And it's
I
fair.
have
And that was
I
Miss Williams suggested, I believe, that the raffle.
It's mine.
Jackie agreed with her,
But
but it
if
was
we have
Well,
Adele.
I
a
agreed with it
suggestion.
because
if
yes,
we have 50 to 70 things to give away,
That's a lot of
Right.
raffles to call.
why do we need a raffle?
Correct.
People from fighting.
And who is going to take the time to give out those tickets, count those raffles, and all that? 'Cause we don't have all night there. And I don't
No, but
see
as there's
why,
as
if we have 50 to 70, and my 40 years or so dealing with these things, I have never seen
Hmm.
70 parents over there.
okay,
Yeah.
first of all, I heard from Sharif that, let's be clear, I heard from Sharif that she has about 40, okay? Secondly, she's not giving this person pillowcases and that person a blanket. She wants to make a bedding set along with the under the bed box for each person,
Correct.
okay?
Correct.
So, therefore, if maybe more people will come, it's been a hard knock year. I don't know. But the point simply is that as they're signing in, whoever's signing them in can hand
That's
the
right.
adult the ticket.
That's right.
Kill two birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
yeah. I think the ticket idea is the simplest. You get a ticket when you're ready to distribute. You turn in your ticket, you get the blanket.
That's correct.
Yeah, but we're talking
It's
about
a
distribution, or
component.
we're talking about a raffle.
So
That-
the raffle, yes, adds ambiance, but if it's 50 to 70, raffle wouldn't work. We'd be doing a raffle all night. So if
right,
it's
Mhm.
like
that's what I'm
40,
saying.
right? If it's 40, so we will find out approximately how many, and I believe Miss Fowler was correct in the 50 to 70 and not 40. So I mean, at the end, Miss Turner, on average, how many parents attend the holiday party?
It varies year to year.
About
One
average.
year, it's hard to say. I don't really know. I remember one year they bussed some people over from a different community board in addition
Yes.
to those of ours that came, and it was kind of tight in there.
Yes.
I would say maybe, I don't know, maybe 20, 25, maybe 30. It varies. It varies.
Okay,
Becoming.
that is a very small amount. I mean, I think we should just go. I believe we have sufficient for each adult. I mean, 50 to 70. So we get each adult a ticket, and they redeem their ticket for a blanket when they're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it simplified.
Okay.
Well, I was in the office today and it looked more. I had two young men helping to put the blanket together, and it looked we brought like maybe 35, 40. That's it.
Miss Bennett, you have to talk a little closer to your
I'm
speaker
trying to.
because
I'm
it's
trying
muffled.
to. No, it's not that. It's a signal. What I was gonna
Oh,
say is
Okay.
I was in the office today, and it looked to me between 35 and 40. That's it. I don't see any more blankets than that. They have bundles. I don't know if they're gonna get to them. They had only two young teenagers helping out. Can you hear
okay.
me?
I didn't, I heard you, but it wasn't clear. It
Yeah, I
wasn't
said like that
clear.
it looked to be between 35 and 40.
You're saying something about between 35 and 40?
That's what I saw. I was there today.
Oh, you were in the district office today,
Yes.
and
And
you would estimate there was between 35 and 40.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
that's what Therese said.
Okay. Okay. But I think we'll just keep it simplified. And we could always change it. I mean, if it's less, we could always share that information in the chat. But
Yes.
um, a show of hands, anybody or just voice, are you available anytime this week to stop at the office and start preparing these bags? So, Miss Bennett, yes.
I don't know.
Anyone else? Miss Turner, you're not sure. But I know if you're
Right.
available, you will go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
definitely be there on Friday.
Thursday.
What you said?
Thursday.
You will go on Thursday.
Yeah.
Anybody else? And I just want to stop a second. I see that Chair Daly was on. I don't know if he's still on. If you want to say anything.
No, hey, good afternoon. On I just want to thank, first of all, co-chair Julius for picking up the slack with Coach Antoine, Chair Antoine not being available. Looking forward to this beautiful event. Unfortunately, I will not be at the event next weekend. I'll be going down with a contingent from the state legislature, go down to Jamaica to see some of the remnants of the hurricane. But going back to the package, I'm glad this year for the first time we're actually going to have some stuff for the adults who are participating in the event. Our job right now is to ensure that a lot of the young people within the community and around the community reach out, come and get a toy, come and get a gift, and at least one day for this holiday season to celebrate themselves. Also want to take the opportunity to invite everyone on this Saturday as well. There'll be a toy giveaway, co-sponsored by us, the New York Cats, which is the women's domino organization in New York, here in Brooklyn and nationally. That we would have a toy giveaway at Reflections Church at 1078 Utica Avenue, and also Congress Assembly Member Monique Chandler Waterman. We'll also be having a toy giveaway on the same day at the same location that we're having ours at 198. And lastly, just take the opportunity to invite the community to um, our general board meeting, which is on December 17th at Downstate. So thank you again, Co-Chair Julius, for the work that you're doing. And please, everyone, don't forget, if you're having an event, please send it into the board. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair Daly. Okay, a show of hands, who would be attending next Friday? Is available to attend next Friday? I know Miss Turner. Anybody else is available? If you could raise your hand. Oh,
I
Miss
will be,
Henderson.
yeah, next Friday. I will be
you-
available the 19th.
Okay, good. Anyone else available next Friday?
Jackie Williams. Jackie
Okay.
Williams.
Miss Bennett. Um,
Jody Walsh, I'll be there.
Great, thank you, Jody.
Vanetta Sylvester, I'm volunteering also.
Beautiful. And did each of you all sign the fill in the volunteer sheet?
I did do the Google document like a couple weeks ago when it was like posted. I don't know if I have to do it again.
I'll check. I think I did see your name. Yeah. Okay. Do we have anything else that we'd like to discuss? Unfortunately, this is a time we should be discussing about, any special projects for next year or whatever. Wait till Chair Antoine come back, and probably the first meeting we could share, any special projects the committee would like to tackle, going forward into 2026. But you could still at least utilize this time if you think of a project or something you would like to see within the community. Jot it down so this way, come January, everybody could share their ideas, what they would like to see come January. Does anybody else have any comments or anything they want to share?
A couple of people had their hands up. Jody Walker.
I am sorry. So if you had anyone had their hand up, if you want to share the moment.
I had my hands up earlier when you asked us to raise our hands if we would be there next week, Friday.
Yeah.
But I do have a comment though, because so far there's only 3 volunteers. Did we have a list of anyone else, or will it
No,
only
I
be
think there's
4
more on the
people?
sheet. Okay, let me just check. There was more on the sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, I know I signed up on the Google Docs
So
sheet.
yeah, I have 7. Jody, I have you. I have Jody, Cheryl, Audrey, Judith, Vanetta, Anne, and Trisha.
I definitely signed up. This is Bree DaCosta. Me and my daughters and my husband usually participate every year. So that's 4.
Okay. Bree, are you in the chat, the Parks and Beautification WhatsApp group?
Nope.
No. Okay.
But if you
Okay.
send me the link, I can add it. I can add myself to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyone else had their hands up that I may have missed? Anyone else had their hands up? Will have any comments before we close?
Yes, I would
Miss,
sign up to help out. I said I would sign up to help out wrap packages on Thursday, and I would be
okay.
there. I would be there on Friday, but I don't have WhatsApp. I use the children's data.
Yeah, okay. I got you down. You said you'll be there Thursday. Thank you. We appreciate it. Did did I miss anyone else? Okay. Um, so we'll definitely follow up with some notes, like a plan, which will be emailed to you. Um, if we don't have anyone have any other comments, we will adjourn the meeting.
To do Wednesday afternoon if there's any need for people to fill bags.
Yeah, there will be need almost every day because as the
Okay.
toys come in, so right now currently the adult gifts are there, but later on as the toys come in, there's some toys there as well. So there's a need every day.
Okay.
You
But
just
I'm
call the
working.
office and let them know you're available,
Okay.
and you will be coming in.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What about on Saturday? Do you guys need anybody for Saturday to help wrap any gifts? I'll be available that day.
The unfortunate thing, I think the office is closed on Friday and I mean on Saturday, and
Okay.
Miss Farah could confirm.
Yeah, the office is going to be closed on the weekends.
Yeah, they need
Okay.
their time, their time.
But will you be open tomorrow or Thursday?
Yeah, we
Someone
will be
just drop
open
in?
tomorrow and Thursday.
So can
And
someone just drop in, or do you have to let you know ahead of time?
we're going to be open 9 to 5, so you can just drop in.
All right.
So that was going to be my question. This is Bree. The latest that the office is open is 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
because I work during the day, and so I'm not really available until 5. Friday is fine, but for the 19th, but any other day it's hard.
No problem. You're giving us 4 volunteers the day off, so we appreciate it. Anyone else have any comments?
Oh, I do have one question. Um, at what time can we take possession of the gym on Friday? I mean, I know it's after 3, but because we need to, are we going to decorate it like we did the office or to a lesser degree? Or when do we gain access to the gym so we can set up what we
So
want?
when we filed the permit to use the gym, I mean, they're not going to let you use the gym while school hours are still in session. So
Right.
the permit says 5 o'clock. I'm trying to work with the principal to maybe get that closer to like 4:30, because Farrah Lewis's office is also providing us with the tree and the decorations. So we also need to be there early to like set that up too. So for now it's 5, but I will be able to get back to you guys shortly after I'm done conversing with the principal.
Okay. All right.
But that's just to enter the school. I mean, we obviously need people earlier than that to like load things out of the office, and so the volunteers from will have to probably come a little bit earlier than 4, 5, yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Does there anyone else have any questions or comments or anything they want to suggest? Did we have anybody with a celebrating a birthday this month? No December birthdays? Okay. Um, so with that, with nothing else, could somebody give a motion to adjourn this meeting? It is now 8:22.
Vanetta Sylvester, I give a motion to adjourn the meeting.
And could
Linda
I get a
Turner.
second?
Linda
Thank
Turner,
you, Miss
second the
Turner.
motion. You're welcome.
So just a quick note. So looking forward to having a wonderful event for the kids and children and adults in our community. And for those that unable to volunteer on Friday, and we wouldn't be seeing you, on behalf of the Parks and Beautification Committee and Community Board 17, we wished you a very safe and a wonderful holiday. See you next year for the ones